Let us be aware that while they preach the supremacy of the state, declare its omnipotence over individual man, and predict its eventual domination of all peoples on the earth, they are the focus of evil in the modern world.
Gentlemen, this is the Democracy Manifest.
America will find you, and we will bring you to justice.
We came, we saw, we died.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is June 23rd, 2023. Once again, not a piece of sun in the sky. It's just gray skies overhead. Makes sense on a tragic and gloomy day like this. Seems the submarine was not found in time. We now have 5 less billionaires in the world, which raises the average wealth of the richest people up dramatically. Don't think anyone's particularly too saddened by this. But it is a joyous day. It is a day to be remembered because we have found out that the greatest event so far ever in human history will now occur. That's right. The big fight. Alien versus robot. Live on prime time. Elon Musk versus Mark Zuckerberg. This is the most insane fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. That these two are going to get in a cage and beat the shit out of each other. I cannot wait. This would be right up there with like Trump versus Biden, Zelensky versus Putin, David versus Goliath, Ali versus Frazier. This will go down in history. I think great books, epic tales will be written about this. Fine literature will survive humanity. People will be digging up rocks with the tales of this battle carved upon them. And I cannot wait. I don't care if it costs 999 Dogecoin. I will buy this pay-per-view. This is going to be great. But I hope they put it off for like 6 months. I want Elon to get roided up. Because he's a bit flabby, he's a bit fat, out of shape. Zuckerberg, of course, looks like a fucking robot. With the dead eyes of a man who's killed many. Zuckerberg has that blank stare of someone who lost all their innocence in a single moment. You know, a lot of people, they go through trials and tribulations through their life. They become jaded. But then you see those dark, soulless eyes, and you know that person, they lost everything. They lost their entire humanity in a moment, in an instant. It's like the first time that dude ever ate a baby. His soul just escaped and his eyes glossed over. That's that stare. And he is a killing machine. Dude's been practicing jiu-jitsu for, I guess, since the pandemic. Got turned into a beefcake. He's gotten beefed up. Not gonna lie, looking good. I bet he knows kung fu. You know he's got a Chinese wife. I bet he's learned kung fu. But Elon, he's just a big old flabby crab cake. I mean, he looks like he hasn't gone out in the sun since he was in South Africa. But I hope he gets roided up. And I kind of hope they use their special powers. So like, I don't know, Elon comes in with his brain chip. Yeah. And he's like got super strength or something. Like doesn't feel pain. Can read Zuckerberg's mind. Always be 3 moves ahead. But then Zuckerberg, you know, he again, robot. He is a cyborg. You cannot convince me that is not a cyborg in a human skin. The flesh may bleed, but, the framework won't break. He probably doesn't feel pain. He doesn't think. He analyzes. He processes. He doesn't think, he just processes. So that would be great. Aliens versus robots. Who would have thought that in 2023 we would get this? We would get a fight like this. And obviously, Joe Rogan is going to be the referee. There's no doubt in my mind that Joe Rogan will be the referee. He will be in the octagon, reffing, or no, they'll get, what's his name, the Big John. Big John will be the ref, and then Rogan will be on the sideline commentating probably. With who? I don't know who. Alex Jones and Joe Rogan and Tucker Carlson commentating on the sidelines. That'll be amazing. Oh man, they should do it in Madison Square Garden. Get 100,000 people, or however much it is. I don't know. Just get as many people around as you can. Just make an event of it. This is great. Who would have thought, though, in 2023 that we were going to get to see the fight of the millennia? Whoever wins is they're going to be the next Jesus. They're going to go down in history as a goddamn Messiah. That's for sure. And also, I think what they should do, loser has to give half their money to a charity. Yeah. That'll make it interesting. Vegas will get in on it, because then it's not a play. It's a real fight. It's a fight to the death, basically. Imagine you lose and you gotta give up $100 billion. All right. If you win, you get your bragging rights, fine. But you lose, you're gonna give up $100 bill. $100 bill. That's a lot. That's a lot to get your ass whipped on international TV, and everyone will watch. This won't be like a MMA fight where they get a couple million views around the world. No. 7 billion people will watch this fight. All at the same time. Maybe that's the plan. Maybe they want to distract the Earth so the aliens can come down and just zap us up all at once. I don't trust that Musk fella. Not one bit. Not as far as I can throw him, say. But I'd like to know who you guys want to win. That'd be great. So, message or comment, Musk or Zuck. What are you going to call him? Elon Musk? I don't know. No one would have thought that this was going to happen. The world is definitely a simulation. I think people are coming around to it. People are starting to realize that the world is getting fucky. Strange things happening left to right. Things that you should not be happening. Like, it doesn't make any sense anymore. I have a bit of an opinion that's not going to go down well with a lot of people. Hunter Biden, so he got off. Obviously, I guessed that a couple days ago. I think everybody guessed it. It wasn't really a outlandish prediction, but he got off. No jail time. Small little fine. A felonious gun charge, tax evasion, drug charges. But in my opinion, I cannot fault this man at all. So the guy got arrested and indicted and charged with smoking fuck tons of crack cocaine. Okay, not good, not great. Not paying a shit ton of taxes. Whoa there, Nelly. And having an illegal gun and tossing it aside. Well, it says a lot about a man's character. And you know what? I support all three. I believe that man has the right to smoke as much crack as he wants, own as many guns as he wants, and pay not a fucking dollar in taxes. I agree with all three of those. So it would be hypocritical of me to tell Mr. Biden, Mr. Hunter Biden, that he is some sort of criminal through the eyes of my morals. That man is a stand-up citizen. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with getting blasted off some rock, banging Russian whores, owning a closet full of guns, and telling the IRS to go fuck themselves. I'm right there with you, buddy. Basically, me and Hunter Biden could get along fairly well. As a matter of fact, I think Hunter Biden and Donald Trump would get along better than Hunter Biden and Joe Biden get along. I think they would party hard. Hunter would be like, hey Donald, I'll bring the crack. Donald would be like, I'll bring the girls. And then, they'll just sit around and get blasted and get pissed on by Russian hookers. The true American dream. It's got to be. If this whole fight, though, works out with Elon and Zuckerberg, this could be the beginning of, like, real-life celebrity deathmatch. Back in the 90s and 2000s, we all thought it was a joke. We thought it was a great show, put together two unlikely or likely foes, have them fight to death, rip each other's necks and brains and eyeballs out, and, like, make a show of it. It was a great show. Everybody loves Celebrity Deathmatch. I don't know why they don't do it now with, like, super realistic computer graphics and shit. That'd be great. But if this fight works, it could be the beginning of real-life Celebrity Deathmatch. And again, I'm here for that. I support that 1,002%. If every time there's just a big social calamity and you got two nonsensical celebrities wanting to throw their voice in the ring, don't throw your voice in the ring. Put your knuckles where your mouth is. Get in the ring and defend your words. Get in there and fight it out. We got our Robert Kennedy, RFK, wanting to debate this doctor nobody's ever heard of on Joe Rogan. Hey, don't do that. Get in the ring. Knock the shit out of each other. It'll be great. And whoever wins. That idea prevails. Okay? And then no more arguing about it on Twitter. No more fighting about it on social media. From now on, if there's two opposing opinions about something, pick your soldier, pick your gladiator, throw him in the ring and fight to the death. It only makes sense. It's how all the great civilizations done it. Back in the Greek times, you got your legend, your hero. That's how people became demigods, because they won so many battles for their armies, for their civilization. In the Roman times, you had your gladiator. I think that's what we should do. Let's build a new Colosseum and start solving social issues on the battleground of life or death. No more war. That way innocent people don't have to go and fight for rich people's problems. Let the rich people fight it out. Let them get it. And honestly, Zuckerberg and Musk, they could build robots of themselves. Why don't they just each build a cyborg of themselves and have those cyborgs fight it out? They stay alive, problem solved. The rules still apply. Winner, takes the right of opinion. Loser has to donate money or whatever. But, they can make cyborgs. We should do presidential elections like that. Donald Trump and Joe Biden fight to the death. Winner becomes president. They're both 90 years old anyway, so it's not like, if they die in the gladiator ring, who cares? Now, things get a bit iffy whenever it's like Andrew Tate versus Greta Thunberg, but that'd be fucking hilarious, wouldn't it? Imagine Andrew Tate just jumps up and roundhouse kicks her in the face and sets her jaw straight. That'd be great. She looks normal again. Knocks the Down syndrome out of her. I would love to see this become a thing. Just celebrity deathmatch for opinions. But then we'd have to make it law that you cannot disagree after that. The winner creates the social opinion. And if you don't agree with it, well, you're in the wrong. Don't deny the facts. But I don't know. It's the world's becoming crazy, was crazy, but it's also becoming crazy, all at the same time. I think, whether it be comet, solar flare, alien invasion, floods, locusts, pestilence, whatever. Hurry up. Just get rid of it. We have run the course of humanity. It's time to reset. Some would say we need a great reset. But I think there's so much insanity in the world that we gotta either all get together and sing Kumbaya, or fuck it, just World War III. Let's go. That sounds like a very nihilistic point of view, but I swear it's not. It's really trying to be the most positive I can be. It's the best outlook I can come up with. Yeah. It'd be great if we could just send everybody into a wilderness retreat for like a month just to reset themselves. Maybe that would be a good thing for like AI or, the neural implants. Just everybody go to sleep for a month. Just go to sleep for a month and everybody like go and like do Total Recall style and just take a trip somewhere. All the people who've never had a vacation, can't afford a vacation, just take a trip somewhere, reset. They come back, everybody's happy. That's kind of creepy though. Imagine if the world just shut down for a month. Like all the other aliens that drive by all the time, they roll past Earth like, hey, why are the lights cut off? Nobody's home. Do you think the aliens would just come and just rob the shit out of us if everybody just went to sleep for a month? They came out and look, they're all asleep. Let's go. And just wake up. All the liquor's gone. There's no liquor left on the planet. They've taken the gold, the diamonds, and the booze. And we wake up and just pissed off again. Like, God damn it. Somebody stole all the booze. And where'd all the diamonds go? And Grandma looks down. Her wedding ring's gone. Her wine cabinet's empty. Yeah. But we gotta do something. People are going crazy. And I think, with this election cycle, Russia, Ukraine, it's like the whole world has something to watch and get pissed off every day. That might have been the beauty of the old-timey days. I'm sure life was miserable, but life was miserable in your direct vicinity. You didn't have time to get pissed off about what was happening 3 continents away. Hell, even if you were just a cowboy out in the Old West, you didn't have time to get pissed off about who was president. Probably didn't know who was president. You didn't even know who the last 3 presidents were. You're just like, you're dealing with shit. Don't get shot by Indians. Don't get shot by cowboys. Try to stay drunk. People didn't have a lot to worry about back in the day. It was just what they did worry about was a lot more dangerous, a lot more in your face. There's something to that. There's a nice calmness to knowing the problems instead of always being worried about unknown problems. Imagine the life of a person today whose biggest worry and issue is if a submarine full of billionaires are going to get found in time. There are people that literally sit and have been stressing over this for a week or for 5 days, whatever. That's all they can think about. That's the biggest problem in their lives. Are these 5 billionaires going to be rescued? These are the same people who will sit and lose sleep over who wins Survivor or over who wins American Idol. That's the biggest issue they have facing them. They have no other worries in the world. They don't have to worry about food, shelter, normal everyday amenities of life. Their biggest issues are who's going to win American Idol. Are the billionaires going to get rescued from the Titanic? That's insane. All we should be worried about is who's going to win the fight between Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg. That's the only goddamn thing that matters. Who is going to win this fight? I think it's going to create a global divide. Are you going to be Team Musk or Team Zuck? Whoever wins gets to keep their platform. So if Musk loses, he has to shut down Twitter for good. Oh, yeah. That's the game right there. And if Zuck loses, Facebook's gone. We're either gonna have a million angry journalists if Twitter gets shut down, or we're gonna have a billion angry grandmothers and aunts if Facebook gets shut down. But that should be the prize as part of it as well. You got to shut down your platform. That'll help humanity a lot. That's all I got today. Goodbye.